It's about time you have an easier, more efficient way to get caught up on the news. The Newsworthy breaks down the day's top stories in less than 15 minutes and gives you some lighter conversation starters along the way. Search The Newsworthy wherever you're listening now and follow or subscribe to The Newsworthy today.
Want to know how to create a drop-dead simple way to bring in 4 figures quickly? Stay tuned and find out.
Being an entrepreneur sounds like, yes, another new client. I did it. But it can also sound like, I am really not understanding this technology, and I'm feeling so overwhelmed. Am I even cut out for this? That's why I started the Dark Horse Entrepreneur Podcast, to help infopreneurs, coaches, and course creators who want to build a business online but are battling technology, overwhelm, procrastination, and even imposter syndrome. Think successfully, think differently, think bigger, and take action by learning tips from an array of business owners, all dropping knowledge on the Dark Horse Entrepreneur Podcast. Check us out at www.darkhorseschooling.com.
What is up? What is up? What the hell is up, my Dark Horse friends and family? Welcome back to another dose of quick revenue funnel learning. I'm your Dark Horse host, Tracy Brinkman, and as many of you know, I've been in the coaching and course creation online space for quite some time. But you know what? I'm gonna cut this short because I want to get right into the good stuff, right? You know, I've been here a while. I've been learning. I'm here to share what I have learned and I've been learning. And you know, you're the driven entrepreneur just like I am. So let's get to the part where we start, restart, and kickstart, or just start leveling up our businesses with some great marketing, personal or business tips so that we can build that beautiful business of ours into the empire it absolutely deserves to be. For those of you where this is your first episode, I normally go in about a 30-minute intro right there talking about who I am and who you are. But today, I want to get right into this because as the title alludes to, we're going to talk about how to build a 4-figure sales funnel in under 24 hours. Yeah, and this one is drop dead simple. But just because it's simple doesn't mean I want you to dismiss it. I want you to pay attention to it. And you may hear some names in here and like, well, God, is that really? Yes, it really works. So pay attention and listen to me all the way to the very end because I'm going to drop a couple of extra secrets I want to hold out. So hang around. Now, you can, my friend, build yourself a sales funnel in 24 hours. Actually, it's a lot less than that, but I'm going to use 24 hours. And this sales funnel can yield you 4 figures, ready for it, per sale. What? Yeah. Did you say per sale? Yeah, no kidding. You could get 4 figures per sale. Sounds crazy, sounds insane, but here's what I want you to do. I want you to go open up on your web browser and go to ClickBank. Yeah, hear me out. Don't bail out on me just yet, right? Hold on. I want you to go to ClickBank, and if you don't already have a ClickBank account, go ahead and create one. It's free. Go ahead. I'll wait. For those of you that already have one and are there, I'm going to go with the assumption that you're in the online marketing niche, but what I'm about ready to tell you in this episode works for all the other niches as well. So for those of us in the online marketing niche, I want you to go down to the e-business, e-marketing section of ClickBank, and then sort those terms, the results, by the term average $/conversion. And here's what you're going to see. And I actually have it up here on my screen so I can walk through with you. For me today, as of the recording of this on 11/13/2022, the number one item on here has an average conversion of $1,404.90. Now, mind you, the gravity on that one there, it's a little low. You know, I might not go for that one, but if I scan down a little lower and find something with a much higher gravity, and for those of you who don't know what gravity is, I will tell you in a moment. There's one here with a pretty good gravity at $1,095.10. What is this number, Tracy? Well, this number is going to give you the average commission an affiliate earns for each conversion to that offer, including earnings from sales, and that could be initial sales, upsells, and rebills. Now, mind you, I didn't mention this before, when I went into my ClickBank, I went in here and I clicked show me only the offers that have recurring. I like recurring. because I do the work once and then I keep getting paid for a while. So if I unclicked recurring, I might get some bigger numbers with some higher gravities, but like I said, that's what I'm doing. Now, if you look at these numbers, you'll see offers that you can sell and get 4 figures per sale. Now, why are these offers making this kind of money for the affiliates? Well, because they've been tested, they've been tweaked, they've been optimized to convert. In other words, 90% of the work that you would have to do as a marketer would already be done for you. Now, here's what you would do, all right? You would choose 3 to 5 of these high-paying offers that you might like to promote. Go in there and check out the sales page, check out the content, read through it, maybe even reach out to get a JV version of it, and take the time to do your research. This is where it takes 24 hours, right? Because here's what you're going to do. You're going to use one of these as the back-end offer in your sales funnel. Now, you get extra points if it's a product you're already familiar with and feel very good about recommending. Now, let's go to step 2. The next step is I want you to choose a front-end offer in the same niche, but at a much lower price. Ideally, that front-end offer should be a logical lead to the back-end offer, right? So if I look at this offer that's got the good gravity and the good sales, it's talking about get paid to talk to your favorite brands on the internet. Well, okay, well, that's a pretty good one. For example, here's another example. Your front-end offer could teach you how to build a sales funnel, much like I'm trying to share with you right here. That could be your front end. The back-end offer could teach you how to drive traffic to that funnel. You feel me? See how the two kind of connect together? Hey, I built my sales funnel. Now how do I drive traffic to it? The key here is I don't want you to get paralysis of analysis and agonize too long in making this decision. If it turns out you choose products that aren't converting for you, that's okay. You can easily go back and pick a different pair. In fact, what you probably should do is when you start this exercise is set yourself a little timer on your phone or grab yourself a meat timer and just set it to 45 or 30 minutes and spend that time locating the 2 products that you're going to use, and then make yourself, at the same time, make yourself a list of backup products. This will also keep you from procrastinating in the decision, and it'll help you get it done fast. And you could really go crazy and set your timer for 60 minutes. I'm going to spend the first 30 minutes finding all the list of products, and then the last 30 minutes picking the 2 that I'm going to use first. And you can still leave the other ones on your list, that there is a backup. Now, once you've chosen the front end product, you're going to use the lower price product, and then that back end product, which is the higher price one, you're going to create yourself a lead magnet so that you can gather email addresses. And for those of you that didn't listen to the previous episode, go back and listen to episode, 381, where I talk about the 2 biggest mistakes our common new marketers are making when it comes to emails. So you won't make those mistakes. Okay, you're going to create yourself an email, a lead magnet, so you can start gathering the email addresses on your squeeze page. Once again, don't agonize about it too much, right? Use that timer again. Set another 60 minutes. Choose something you can create in a very short period of time, such as a video or a cheat sheet, a very short report, a checklist. Go to Canva. It's free. There's a lot of pre-made versions out there. Just add your information to it. Tailor this lead magnet to attract the exact type of people that you know are going to be interested in these 2 products that you've chosen. So, where are we at? We've picked our 2 products. We've created our lead magnet. So basically, here's your funnel. You have a squeeze page offering the lead magnet, right? And you're going to go listen to episode 381 so you can hear the mistakes that you don't want to make. You're going to have yourself a welcome page so that once they sign up for your lead magnet, you're going to take them to that welcome page, and that welcome page is going to show them that front end offer, that low priced product. You with me so far? The lead magnet is geared towards the perfect audience, that perfect kind of person that's going to, they're giving me this lead magnet here, and they're already showing me this amazing, $27, $47 product. I'm going to try it, right? And then right behind that front-end low offer, you're going to have a thank you page for the back-end offer, which is the highly profitable product. That's the logical upsell to the front-end offer. Now, you could do this in less than 24 hours. Heck, you could do this in an afternoon, and then you test it out and possibly even start making a profit in no time. Now, here's the key here. I want you to pay attention to. The key here is that the products you're selling and the sales pages for those products, they're already proven to convert. So most of the hard work is already done for you. They're spending all the time to create the sales page and create the sales video and create the copy and test and A/B test this and try that and show the items that are going to make them the most profit end result, and at the same time make you the most profit. So this is how you can do that the fastest way possible. You can then go out and choose your own methods for sending traffic to your squeeze page, where you're going to collect those email addresses. Now, mind you, I like paid methods because there's really no limit to the amount of traffic that you could send, and the offers can make as much or as more money than the advertising costs, right? And if you at least break even, right, on that front end, that's called a self-liquidating offer. And that's your goal. Your goal is to make sure that the cost per lead is less than or equal to the profit you're going to make on that front end offer, that low ticket item. That's that very front part of your lead magnet, of your funnel. And at the same time, guess what you're doing? If you do it that way, if you use paid traffic and you create a self-liquidating offer, you're literally building your list for free. Someone else is paying you. Actually, you're not building for free. Someone else is paying you to build your list. Then as you continue on, you could raise how much you spend and drive more traffic as you begin to fine tune it, and the profits from the back end offer begin to come in. We're talking about 4 figures here, right? So you're going to want to push a little traffic to it. Now, mind you, don't get me wrong. You could use non-paid traffic methods too. They work, right? You could send your lead magnet out to the list of folks you already have, to your folks out there on social media. You could do guest blogging or whatever free traffic method you like. I'm liking YouTube right now. You can create 4 or 5 little videos about this particular topic and how you win for it. And all those videos are going to be pointing to your lead magnet. And if you're truly ambitious, you could build up one of these funnels this week, then build another one next week. Remember that list you built in that first 60 minutes you were working on it? Take those first 2 products, build that first one, and the following week, build that second one, and then the week after that, build that third one. Next thing you know, you're going to have funnels selling products all over the place. You could also sell those funnels that you've built to new marketers as a done-for-you solution to get them started in online marketing. There's a little secret for you. You could go out there and say, you know what? I've already built a funnel. I've already tested the funnel. It already works. I can give you a copy for $4.97. And the value of this funnel over the next 6 months is going to be 10 times that. Would you pay for someone that has already built and tested a funnel that works? And you're telling them, I'm already earning X dollars a month. Yeah, you'd raise your hand and sign up for that, right? Well, there you go. So now you've built the funnel, you've started generating traffic, and then you start reselling a copy of that funnel to other new marketing folks out there. Wow. See, this is how you start putting your name out there as the expert in your community. All right. Well, tomorrow we're going to shift gears a little bit. I'm going to share with you some things I wished I had learned before I started podcasting. Now, why would you even want to listen to this episode? Well, because the same kind of lessons, things you would want to learn before you started online marketing, before you started email marketing, they basically apply. They're a kind of across-the-board learnings, and I think you will benefit from them as much as I have benefit from learning them over time. All right. In the meantime, and because I know you're going to want to get that episode as well, be sure to go on down there and hit that subscribe button. And, what the hell, while you're down there, go ahead and give us a 5-star rating. And while you're doing that, go ahead and leave us some kind words in the reviews. And really, while it benefits me and it benefits the show, I think the thing I really want you to remember is that it is those subscribed ratings and reviews that are your way to tell all those podcast platforms out there, and whatever podcast platform you're using to listen to us right now, that you're getting some value from the show that you're listening to, right? And what that podcast platform will do after you use those 3 things is it will give us, or whatever show you're listening to, a little lift up in the rankings so that they can reach more driven entrepreneurs just like you. So please take a moment, show the love, and help spread the word. All right, you get out there, you run your race, and you get results. And then come let me hear about them. I'm serious. Let me know. Tracy at darkhorseschooling.com. Let me know what tip or idea you came away with, how you put it into action, and what results you got. I'm very interested to hear. Seriously, I want to hear from you. In the meantime, I'm going to leave you as I always do. Think successfully and take action.
Thank you for listening to the Dark Horse Entrepreneur Podcast.
Thanks for tuning in.
Check us out at www.darkhorseschooling.com.
All right.
My name is Tracy Brinkman.